All right, everybody, welcome back. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black Master Ninja Mode walkthrough commentary by CD Mangaka. So we got a couple of views on the first few videos, which is always nice. I'm just going to keep playing along. So we're going to be grinding it out. This will be another live playthrough commentary, so you probably will see all of my deaths here and there, probably just to give you some ideas of how you can try to avoid them and things like that. And I'm going to make sure I know all the items that we're going to be coming across and seeing what we can do about that. So try and take advantage of a couple of chests. I think this is the chapter where we can really start to get our yellow essence economy going with item manipulation. And we'll try to take advantage of some of the opportunities given us with items on corpses, because those items are just fixed items. So if you don't use it, you lose it. That's sort of my philosophy here. Anyways, let's get into it. Chapter 2. So I'm switch up costumes here just because I wanted to mess around with the original Gaiden costume, considering we're back in the village. Just felt appropriate. There's a little notebook here, nothing too crazy. And already we are bombarded. I wasn't ready for this because they do not do this in mentor mode. So we're getting attacked a little bit earlier. But as you can see, we can make short work of them. Try to kill this last guy with a level 2. Just so, again, we maximize our essence. Gained like 700 from him there. What I was trying to show off was there's a Kiriha, which was like a very minor character that got killed in the first Ninja Gaiden game in this village. And here comes one of the more frustrating enemy types, the dogs. You can tell that this game's camera is absolutely immaculate. He's already trying to suicide throw me, so I am just doing everything I can to not get grabbed for Doggy to go boom. So it looks like they waited for one. Now, you can't delimb the dogs, so there's no OTing them. One of the reasons why they are a frustrating enemy to fight. But they do have swords in their mouths, but they drop, and I think that's when they become vulnerable and they are able to grab you. So, as you can see there, I think the game has the Talisman of Rebirth available for you to buy, but you should never be buying this unless it's the very late game and you absolutely need it. There is a Devil's Way Mushroom right here as well, which I think we actually have one coming up in a chest. So 4,200. Again, my Crystal Skull discount is off because I didn't collect all the Crystal Skulls. So that's like on me. I'm just double checking some little notes right here. So there's an herb up ahead. Where is a herb of spiritual life? I think there's a mushroom like way, way later in the level. Yeah, okay. At least if this is accurate to Master Ninja mode, because some of these guides are written by it. I'll go ahead and buy one right now, just because, like, we're not really at an item upgrade threshold or a weapon upgrade threshold just yet. We should have enough by the time we get the Falcon Talons. So I think by this point, if you're able to afford all these items, you're probably in good shape. Because if I recall correctly, and we're going to confirm it in this episode, that if you pick up an item that's in a chest and you don't need the resources the item gives you, and you're holding all of that item, it's going to give you a yellow essence, and the yellow essence should be equal to the undiscounted price at the Muramasa shop. We're rocking with the level 2 Lunar Staff right now. We're not going to worry about the Dragon Sword. There's just too much Prescience Essence to really worry about. We're going to come through here. Fight's going to start. And I only got the level 1 off. Oh, no, I did get a level 2. Because that was a level 2 kill, I am going to try to absorb this essence. Good, we walked on him. This guy's gonna try and cartwheel on me, but we're gonna do this. He died. We got grabbed. Not a big deal. Level 1, level 2. And yeah, we are just in 360 Staff UT Simulator right now. I will use some other combos real quick. Oh, not quite dead, but I don't need to force this fight too hard, really. Oh, wow, the Incendiary killed me. Yeah, so I should have played that a lot more cautiously. But luckily for us, like, there's not too many fights for us to be worried about. And now I have knowledge, like, y'all have been gifted knowledge. Missed my on landing. Jump around the corner. I think we got the level 2 here. Yes, we did. So we're going to absorb this essence. These guys are just hitting you with shuriken because they're obnoxious. Hit that guy. I want to kill this guy with a level 2 ultimate technique for the essence. Maximizing our farming rate. Yeah, okay, we're like at the same level of essence we were when we first went through here. We know the dogs are coming. We know it's 1 followed by 2. 360 UT here. He died instantly this time. Very weird. We hear the other 2 spawn. He got close enough. I did not want to hold that. And yeah, I'll just kill them both real quick. That was a level 2, which is good. All right. So we'll go ahead and reset up my items stuff real quick. Like I'll buy a mushroom because I can. I'm gonna jump into here. Once the music starts, you know the enemies are spawned in. Got a little close to this guy, which is fine. I don't think we actually have... Oh god, there's 2 of them demoned. That's way too many kamikaze opportunities. .360 UT. Bring him down. Okay, we did get another one here. I'm going to try to absorb both their essence. I said both. This guy didn't die because he didn't get full combo, but there we go. Fight's not too hard when you're chaining everything correctly. And it's nice to do this fight. It is an optional fight, but it does give you a Life of the Gods, so you can increase your maximum HP. So, you know, if you're not aware of that, you should be now. I think... Are these... No, I don't think these are interactable items. Yeah, they're not. So there's yet another notebook right here. Run the corner, get some bad guys to spawn. Level 1 ultimate technique, kills 2 of them. Get the level 2 out. So we're gonna absorb their essence for the cash money. I'm gonna try to hit this guy with a guillotine throw into the wall. Oh, there is a guillotine throw, or a Zuna drop combo, excuse me. I just didn't do it correctly earlier. All right. So another short skirmish right there, nothing too crazy. None of these doors really open. Now, if you're in chapter challenge mode and you have the bow and arrow, you can actually hit these signs for some free essence. And right here, we have a body with our Herb of Spiritual Life on it. So since we can't pick it up and we can't like get essence from it, we can just use our one of our herbs right now to stock up on health. So, you know, it's a free heal basically. Dive under the water here. Underneath this bridge is a crystal skull. I've already picked it up because it's a pretty obvious one to get. So, yeah, pretty free one. Now we'll run across the water. Try and go in a zigzag. Thank God he didn't hit us. You can hear the animals coming again. Once you clear this part, I didn't quite get my UT, so we're going to spin once, come back here, get a level 2. Did he just jump into the water? I think he did, and he drowns in the water, so that's funny. We do get an essence for it, but not ideal. You should be able to charge a 360 UT right here, like, you know, get your jump, charge it right. And then we got a save statue right here. You can use this if you don't want to repeat all those fights. I'm gonna try and stress test this a bit because there is a short little encounter right here. So I'm gonna come back around, get a level 2. So that was 2 kills. Then there's this arrow guy. If you're worried about getting to him in time, you can always use the dragon sword and kill him there. And I'm gonna go ahead and trigger this fight. That's what I would have said. I don't think anything triggers in here until you actually pick up the chest or the Falcon Talons. But I want to see if I can push this issue. What's in this chest again? I'm just double checking real quick. Okay, so this is an Herb of Spiritual Life in this chest. Oh, I need my game audio real quick. So we have full herbs right now, but we don't have full HP. So I'm going to try and clear this fight so we can manipulate this chest. If we come back here and grab the Falcon Talons, We do get a snazzy new weapon, but we're going to hold on to using it for right now, just because the 360 staff UT is way too good. I'm going to absorb the first essence, get this going, spin to win again. Thanks for not giving my OT. Here, I'm just going to do this. Spin on him. Spin to win. Okay, that guy should have died. No, he didn't. I thought I heard a death groan, but nope. Guess not. We're going to stop that guy from attacking us. I'm going to be using the left analog stick to control where my attack actually goes. Creating some distance because I don't want to be near that guy when he's delimbed. And yeah, pretty easy fight with the Lunar Staff. But those guys could have really killed me. And I wanted to play it very safe there just because we haven't saved. I don't want to redo all those fights. And we want to manipulate the chess. So we're at 24,175. So actually we're able to upgrade the Falcon Talons to level 2, which is neat. But now if we come here, I have full herbs, right? And I got full health. So when this spawns out, this should just be an herb. Actually, okay. This is an herb in lower difficulties, but in this difficulty, it's just a yellow chest. So you don't have to worry about trying to item manipulate there. You can just go for the chest. Jump right here, start charging ultimate. Okay, we killed 2 enemies, which is great. I'll go ahead and bust out the Talons. Just for fun right now. Falcon Talons are a very fun weapon, but they don't really have like the best ultimate technique. Because a level 1 ultimate doesn't have a guaranteed delim on it, so, you know, we just did that. Compare that to, like, a 360 staff UT, where it's like, you could delim and kill multiple enemies. And already we're at pretty low life. Oh, I think yeah, no, that was just level 1, okay. Jump back. I'm gonna pop a Nimbo here, because I think we get a... Okay, we got free Nimpo, we got health. There's this guy who's just running up on us like skibidi bat. We got a good delim combo right here, breaking his leg. Okay. Anyone else? I can hear music going down, but like... Yeah, I did avoid getting sick, Zane. Good to hear from you, bud. You hearing from some people who are not doing so hot? Yeah, no, it's just telling us some combos here. We're gonna trigger these guys, retreat back, charge a 360 UT. Again, we want to kill these guys and absorb their essence from these UTs to maximize our earnings. And then we gotta run up on the archers. So, yippee-ki-yay. Oh my lord. He's got some crazy accuracy. I'm just gonna Nimpo him. Not feeling great about my health. Is this chest one I should try to manipulate? I'm sick along with it. Oh, you're sick too? Heard. That's a shame. Let's see here. Falcon Talons, chest. Okay, so this one says it's an herb of spiritual life. I'm going to assume that's the case, and we're going to try to manipulate this chest. All right, we got an arrow coming down. We're going to rotate back here. Oh, my lord. I'm actually still visible to those archers. It's kind of crazy. Level 2 does kill them both. Oh, and I died. Yeah, as you can see, you can get clipped by these guys pretty easily. So I don't actually think dash jumping is the way to approach them. Anyways, we can revisit this fight. Once I upgrade the Falcon Talons, I'll try to use them a little bit more. But, you know, level 2 Lunar Staff is just goated right now. Yeah, this is just a random chest. You can see sometimes it's bats. Sometimes it's just a yellow essence. So we will take a little bit of damage, which is cringe, but whatever. And, alright, let's do this fight right. And if you're not getting your Azuna drop on the staff here, you gotta like press triangle at the end of it. I just spam triangle kind of all the way through. Level 1 right here, Ryu being indecisive. We're gonna interrupt that guy. We're gonna break his limb. Not able to hit the mage yet. Finally an OT. That guy is OTable. But if I can kill him with the ultimate 360 spin to win, cool. I think at this point I will switch staff weapons. We'll do this. Unfortunately, like the Falcon Talon's best feature is something that's constrained to like level 3. I'll go ahead and use that blue essence here to just do the ultimate. The level 2 ultimate with the talents is not bad. There's 3 guaranteed dilemma points on it. And that fight went a lot better for us. So actually, I'm going to go back and save. This is one thing I want to kind of encourage y'all to do. If you think a fight went a little sour, if you weren't able to farm up a lot of essence for it, or you took a lot of damage you don't like, feel free to play ahead. Just see what happens. Nothing wrong with trying to optimize and make sure that, you know, you get a better performance early on to make your life a lot easier as you get into more of the fights. I'll use the Falcon Talons for this next little skirmish too. Right, so we'll do this. And level... Outside of like the somewhat underwhelming ultimate technique, Falcon Talons is pretty good. We will actually upgrade this to level 3 before the staff. Good God. Okay, I'm just gonna dash. Right, because I swear, this guy like punishes us. Yeah, if you just dash like this and not dash jump, he fires 2 arrows very quickly. We're gonna get up here, force the issue. He died. There is an herb of spiritual life in life in the other chest. Switch to the staff. I want big AoE here. I'm gonna dash ahead, try to get the ground ninjas to spawn. Once they spawn, we retreat back because we don't want to fight them in this tunnel right here. We'll go back even farther just to make sure we're safe. They take a long time to get here, so then spin to win. Did I kill the other guy too? I did. That's awesome. Okay, so now we're just gonna dash up to them, right? Right, because it's a lot safer, right? Like, if you're doing this, and if they hit us with an arrow. Dragon Sword. Wait for the arrow. I somehow timed that. And Flying Swallow. I just want to make sure I got over there. We'll force a yellow essence spawn. Just for the money, right? Right, then I think we go back to the Lunar Staff here. I don't like how this fight's going. I'm just going to buy myself some space and time. Right, like we had a pretty good run up to this point, so I just didn't want it to be ruined by something silly like these guys. There's a statue up ahead to heal off of, so I'm more than happy to do this, just guarantee the kill on this guy, get the level 2 essence off of him. We're already up to 30,000, so we're 10,000 shy of a level 3 upgrade. All right, now we have that done. We're gonna go save, run back for that chest. But before that, I'm gonna double check my pricing here, right? So if that chest is an Herbs of Spiritual Life, it could just be random yellow essence. 3,500 is what it costs for us to buy that right now. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade the Falcon Talons to level 2. And then hopefully we'll be able to get this to level 3 by the middle of the next chapter, if not the end of this one. I'm actually curious to see how well I can farm this chapter. So we're gonna run down here, and we're gonna come to this chest that we skipped earlier. 3,500, single yellow. Okay, so this is an item chest. This is an herbs chest. Okay, and it was about 3,500. So it might be the discounted price of the item. I might be wrong on that, but either way, still worth doing, right? So we got ourselves like an extra herb of spiritual life's value by manipulating our save points correctly like this. And that's like very, very huge for us to pull off. I'll switch to the Falcon Talons for the moment, see what we can get. But honestly, like, I just might go back to the staff. There's a guy up there with a bow and arrow. Get the ground guys to spawn. They're going to run up on us. I will take a hit there. Rather unlucky. That was supposed to be guillotine throw like that. So this fight is a little scuffed. We do got 2 blue life essences, which is fine. I don't want to absorb them though. Until the game can be really lenient on giving you blue essence absorbs until you let go of block, right? So yeah, I want to prioritize health there. I wasn't too happy with how that fight went. Getting a level 2 off there would have been a lot better for us. But you know, hopefully you can kind of see the disparity in between like some weapons. Get a level 1 here. We got iframes, right? We get the kill on 2. Get the level 2 UT here, so we can kill this guy pretty easy. Like, having a strong level 1 ultimate technique is, like, such a big deal, I think, for a lot of weapons. But again, the Falcon Talons have a lot of other utility. They're kind of going to be our main boss fight weapons, just because they have a very reliable, good damage combo that we can do. So this chest right here should just be some blue healing orbs. And then the next chest coming up is a Devil's Way mushroom. So this is blue healing, so we can just big chill on that. If you want to go back and save at any point, encourage you to do so. There's going to be some enemies in this room that we can't do anything about right now. This chest is the mushroom. So I'm actually going to see if I can't force a red Nimpo spawn by just getting a normal kill. I'm gonna jump out in the open, spin to win. Dog's down, which is great. I heard the mage chant, so I didn't want to go into a UT, trying to kill the dogs and prioritize them right now. That guy really waited for me to finish that. And oh, he sniped me again. I feel like this is a pattern that it happens in Master Ninja mode, but not lower difficulties. Enemies like to fire multiples of their projectiles instead of just the single one. So I would probably avoid jumping at them like I just did. Anyways, I am actually going to try to force a red Nimpo spawn right here. I'm just going to go to the Dragon Sword because I'm good with those combos. Imagine jumping correctly. Could it be me? Right. I'm going to get to level 2 here. Dragon Sword style. That guy still hit me. I'll go ahead and kill him. I'm just going to kill him normally. Okay. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, cool. We got our red essence. So that manipulation worked. So we should just be able to... Oops. Yeah, unfortunately, this fight makes me go in because, yeah, this is kind of bad. Get close enough so that the archers put their weapons down. No! He traded with me? That's crazy. It was going to be so good. I was going to use the blue essence, do an ultimate technique, kill them both, use the blue essence chest. We got everything we wanted there. We were so set up for success. Did I really do it again? Okay, we fixed it. Jump out here, right? Level 1, level 2. We barely got there in time. I think this guy will die, yeah. As you can tell, like the Falcon Talons level 2 UT kind of just has a habit of locking onto one guy and not changing it up. But once you get the actual combos through, like there's so many high delim things. I shouldn't have OT'd him because that forced a yellow essence spawn. So it's like a mistake. You can see that flying swallow puts us in a very promising spot. See, no red essence. So we're just gonna claw these guys down. Okay, I got a blue essence, which is not what I wanted, but try to do the same thing here. Get access to the 360 attack, guillotine throw. We ripped his head off, but it only gave us a blue essence or a yellow essence, excuse me. I'm gonna try to whittle this guy down, and another blue essence. Okay, we're not getting our red Nimpo spawn right now. I think I can hold off on this chest. Nah, this next fight's pretty brutal. And just because, like, I'm still missing my red Nympho here, I'm not going to go back to the save point just because I'm not getting the ideal item manipulation I want. We're going to have to Lunar Staff this fight, trigger it. Jump back this time, force him to a choke point, and go down. This is the better way of doing this fight. Right, because, like, we just killed, like, 3 enemies with 1 ultimate technique and got to absorb all that delicious essence. Spin to win real quick. It's a little nutty right here, trying to target high priority guys like that mage. Some iframes here real quick. Okay, that guy died. Red essence? No. Okay. Spin to win. This is going to force yellow essence spawn. I'm just swinging on him, but nobody wants to give me any kind of red essence. That's annoying. Well, thanks for the follow, Jackson, but that's very much a bot comment to post. This should be a red Nympho, right? Oh no, it's Ghostfish. Okay. Another item spawn that changes in Master Ninja mode, so we don't have to worry about manipulating any of these chests. Okay, so now we're like pretty much fully stocked. Actually, considering that, should I save? Nah, we're right next to the next save statue, if I remember right. These guys will jump out. We get the level 1 off though just in time. Now, one thing about this rooftop that is annoying is that enemies can fall off of it, and they could fall down below. And if they do that, I would kind of just say, let them fall. Missed that. I want to get an OT on him at least. Level 2 UT this guy. So there's another ninja down there, but if you're feeling kind of skimped on essence, you can just repeat this fight. So, you know, if you jump down and come back up, like these guys will just spawn again. It is very risky though, because, you know, Master Ninja mode. So instead, I'm just going to jump down. These guys will jump us. I'm surprised I counterattacked into limb. I guess I'll force a yellow essence spawn. Pile drive this dude, and the other guy died from the shockwave. So, yep. Because we can't really go back from this statue here, I would save there, pick up the bow and arrow. So now we got our first like dedicated projectile weapon in the game. And they're gonna make us put it to work real quick. Let's jump down. Now, the range combat in this game is nothing really to write home about. Like in the original Ninja Gaiden 2, you would be stationary, so you'd have to choose your positioning before you drew your bow and arrow, right? Whereas in this game, you get to walk around, which gives you a lot of flexibility and safety. But you also don't get any ultimate arrow techniques, which I think is lame. And with the auto lock-on feature, it very much kind of feels like an afterthought, so... That is one thing I wish could have been integrated into this version of the game, is how the ranged weapons behave. Now we got Yuki. This is the same as Resetsu fight. We're just gonna spam staff level 3 at him, namely the spin. I'll try and demonstrate the Falcon Talons real quick. Getting close enough. And you can just see that there's a lot of this damage that he just kind of blocks. Right? So we still did a decent grip to him. But like here, you can just see like how much more effective this staff UT is, right? I'll even try to flex with the sword real quick. Plus, there's just the whole, we gotta make sure he's in range for us to hit this. And if he does something like that, then we just kind of have to burn the ultimate technique. Jesus Christ, he hit me real quick. Right, so you can just like kind of see. You know, if he does something like this, we just drop the ultimate. We have all these iframes. This is just super safe, very consistent. And we don't need to be wasting time on this, you know, a schmuck like this, right? We just don't need to put ourselves in unnecessary risk where we can just cheese them like this. It's Master Ninja mode. The game is not going to be fair to you. Don't be fair to it. So, you know, secure the kill with the OT. We got some cutscene stuff developing here. I don't think we even get an essence for killing him, which is just, you know, whatever. But if he did take some damage, I'm pretty sure that's a grain chest. I'm going to do some manipulation right here. Right, but there is a Grains of Spiritual Life, so we can just burn one right here, grab this, and then we can go back to that chest and make sure it's something. So 1973. All right, this is just a random item chest. We can tell because it's not one singular yellow essence spawn, so you don't have to really worry about manipulating that chest. We're gonna come up here, and we're gonna have some close range fights. Trying to guillotine throw, not having a lot of success. Dodge the cartwheel, bust out with a combo. Thank you, terrain, keeping us in a good spot. Try to grab us. Absorb that guy's essence, which was low value, but whatever. Finally get a 360 UT here. I am going to switch to Falcon Talons for these next few fights. Now, there is a save statue right here. And I would say go ahead and save at it, because we do have some extra health coming our way for us to manipulate. So we can just be safe and use this statue pretty freely. Unless I'm about to make a Master Ninja mode faux pas. These guys are going to spawn. In the original Ninja Gaiden 2 game, you actually had like a couple items that you had to snatch from both of these sides. There's like a yellow key and a red key, and you can actually see them in this version. But in this version, instead, you just stay here, kill all the enemies, then this thing drops down, so there's considerably less action you have to take to progress the level. In fact, I think we're still at full health, which is great. There's a Crystal Skull right here, so make sure you explore this area, pick up the Crystal Skull. We have a Devilway Mushroom, so we did have a free Nimpo at any given moment. I'm going to just check all these other rooms, right? Make sure there's not anything we're missing. But yeah, that blue and red teardrop that you saw, those were the items you had to pick up, and you had a lot of enemies to fight here. It's a lot simpler in this game, which I think is a little bit lame, not gonna lie to you. So yeah, you know, just you have to be very careful about that. You fall down, it's just, you know, aggravating. Speedrunner's worst nightmare. Let's jump ahead. I'll go ahead and save again just because that fight went pretty well. I would encourage you to jump over to those guys, right? Try to get like ultimate techniques off on them, but you know, if you're ever running low on health, you can shoot the orb right here to regenerate your life. So that's why we didn't really worry about that save statue, right? And we have another one right here as well. So we're in really good shape. We have full items. Pretty sure this is an item. Yep, 21, 25. So I'm pretty sure that was a Devil's Way Mushroom. Might have been an Herbs of Spiritual Life. But you can already see, you know, we're already able to upgrade another weapon to level 2 after upgrading it another weapon. So I'm going to try and get this going. I want to prioritize a proper farm technique here. And we are just in really good shape because we have tons of health behind us to work with. We have another save statue to bring us up to full. So however this fight goes, we can just be very greedy. Oh, yeah, maybe that's too greedy. Okay, we got a counter hit right there, which delimbed him. I'm trying to get the ultimate, the obliteration technique. Yeah, the game just did not want to give me the OT spam. I might have been holding forward and getting a launcher. I'm actually going to check that real quick. But again, you know, so many save statues, like, within this area. Yeah, I think it was giving me the hold forward thing. Or I just wasn't close enough for the OT to come through. It's one of those two things. It's a step up here. This mouth opens. We're going to re-pick up this item. And yeah, like, no progress lost. So we have tons of healing at our disposal here. So I'm going to push the limits on what we're pulling off here. Dylan, one guy, get a charge. Have to drop this like immediately. I will take the level 2. Yeah, and if you see the mage come out of the ground like that, he is trying to like suicide grab you. Spin to win. Mashing triangle, so I get the Azuna drop here. And yeah, if you're blocking, you can see that blocking will not save you. Like, that guy will just hit you right through it. So In Master Ninja mode especially, I would advise y'all don't mess around with a delimbed enemy. Like, I think you can get away with some types, you know, like the guys that walk around very slowly, you can build some distance with. But anyone who can like teleport on the ground, has fast movement to you, don't even try. Just kill them. You know, just take the ultimate technique. Take that essence. Oh, good. We got both of these guys, actually. That's monumental. All right, like this guy right here, like I can bat him away. Oh, come on. There was another one right there. Now, there's so many projectiles happening. I'm just going to force the issue. Stop him from doing whatever he was doing. Spin to win. Now, because we got 2 mages, and yeah, I died again. I was going to say, I wasn't going to try to absorb that essence. I was going for an ultimate technique, but I, you know, jumped right into a fireball. And you gotta consider how smooth most of this level has been, but it's this fight right here that's doing a lot to weigh us down, right? But again, like, we're in a pretty good spot overall. I'm gonna jump out and start charging. Yeah, like the second you jump out here, you can just start charging. Oh, is this the 3-fer? Close to. I'm gonna OT this guy, absorb that essence. Now we get a really good stagger on like the kills, right? Oh, we just tumbled on that one guy. Ryu, no. Ryu, please. There's so much more to life than just that one enemy you're comboing. You have many more viable, more dangerous threats. That guy dodged. I'll just throw him this way and rip his head off, I guess. Cool. Cool story, bro. No, I don't think I can come back out this way. Actually, I totally think I can. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna run back. We're just gonna take advantage of the save points that we have, right? We're not gonna use this fresh one that has a full heal, even though, oh, those guys respawn. That's neat. Good to know. Guess I can maybe do some farming. This guy respawned. Figured he would. The other guys did, right? Couple arrows here to kill him. Okay, he's the only one who spawned. It's kind of lame. Yeah, and these guys don't respawn. So again, like, take advantage of the resources you have. We got a full heal save statue right there that we don't need, and I'm pretty sure we can revisit it. Yeah, if I run up here, come into this fight, yeah, easy revisit here. Full health, I don't even have to think about this chest, right? It is the Lives of the Thousand Gods. Huh. Very weird. Why isn't there anything spawning here? I'm gonna jump down. I know there's some items down here in another shop, I'm pretty sure. Maybe this fight doesn't spawn if we don't take that statue. That'd be very weird, but I wouldn't rule out a possibility. But this is just bizarre because I'm pretty sure that this should be a fight for us to go through. And even again, we have a whole nother save statue right down here. I'm gonna go back, use that first statue. I'm just curious. I'm very curious about what's going on right now. As you can tell, like this has an abundance of health and saves, right? So you really shouldn't be stressing out this area too much and probably don't even have to do anything. Now I'm curious, do these guys spawn? No, there is no spawn. What in the hell? All right, well, I feel like there should be a bunch of enemies in here, but maybe the game is like, nah, you're about to go into a boss fight. You don't need this kind of trouble from us. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. There is another body over here. It's the Lives of the Thousand Gods, so make sure you don't miss that. And this is pretty much the end of the level. So now we're going to take on Genshin by walking up next to this door. And this is going to set the precedence for how we're going to approach humanoid boss fights, where we're going to be on the defensive and try to take guaranteed openings to counterattack with some short combos that do good damage. Right, so he dodges. We got the stagger here. And with the Falcon Talons, what I like to do is light, light, heavy, heavy. Pretty quick combo. The last hit misses, which is unfortunate. But even again, right, like... You know, if it misses, we're not in too bad shape. Hell, I'll even do that and stop. And for the most part, we're just kind of holding block because, you know, if Genshin hits us with a stray hit, we take a lot of damage. And you can see, like, in this difficulty, these boss fights, like, demand just a lot of perfection, right? We'll run through this a few times. I'd encourage you to, you know, there's no real pressure in the world. This usually gives us a guaranteed opening. Okay. If you ever get into this situation, mash on him and unleash the beast, right? And you might be asking, well, Mangaka, what about our savior, you know, Lunar Staff? Does some pretty good damage here as well. But normally he's a little more aggro with like some of his items and stuff like that. And again, you know, you gotta be very careful. He'll do long combos, chase you down. It seems like he's docile enough. Oh, you have to dodge that. You have to dodge that, and I didn't. The staff was actually surprisingly effective there. I just have never really like used it in that fight. So I wonder if I can actually use it all the way through. See, this is what I was trying to warn about. Now he's going, right, very aggro. You know, like doing these attacks. We didn't get like too much effectiveness there. He could throw out like those shurikens that we got hit by. He can jump out of the way. Right? And you just don't really have enough time to get some charges off. So that might have been a one-off with how effective that staff was. You can commit to this strategy and try it out if you want. But I think you'll have a little more success going for this. Plus, you can force these situations if you're swinging. And if you win those mashes, then you're in a really good spot. Oh, wow. Okay, I dodged too soon. I think you shouldn't try to dodge preemptively like I just did. You should just block and then reverse wind out of it. I think that's usually the better way to go. Right, and you can tell that this is just... I can even squeeze an attack here, see if it gets staggered, right? But it'll always usually take like just 4 hits. And then he'll like reversal out. Mash the button harder this time. Oh, I lingered too much. Highly encourage y'all to, if you're working your way up to Master Ninja mode, you know, practice these boss fights. See, I pressed light once just to see if he's gonna take a hit, the clash. I did that combo incorrectly, so we lost some damage there. Cool, we forced the situation. There we go. There we go. Ah, yeah. He started up. I'm always like a little too aggressive with checking him. So I probably should try and wait it out. But you know, don't get frustrated. Tis part of the game. Okay, right? Right, so then if you do this, this is like a very safe way of, is it my turn or not? You can kind of tell, I can at least see a rhyme or reason of when he's punishable or not. I'll just take the 4 hits there, because... Oh, wow, that claw got me. Maybe I have to dodge back. Might have to dodge back or something. He kind of has these timings that punish your reverse wins. Yeah, and I'm trying to like mess around with counterattack right now, but that's not really the approach to take. So let's see how long this goes. So he'll open up with this. Cool. I'll disengage. Swap the staff. See, sometimes if you jump like that, level 2 might be a little dangerous. Yeah, right? Like, trying to create space like that. Jumping around against him is just not the move. So, you know, that's another weakness with trying to go for, like, any strategy that uses, like, ultimate technique spam. Is that he punishes you for trying to get your on landings. Cool. That's good damage. As you can see, blocking really kept us pretty safe. Hey, Alyssa. Wait for this. Ah, I overextended. I thought I was going to get a punish. That was my mistake. But that fight was pretty much the rhythm I wanted. I just overextended at the end. Block, wait for him to move. Yeah, he'll dodge there. You should try to avoid that attack best you can. 2 lights, because I messed up my inputs again. Again, we were able to hit confirm that. There we go. Space here. Ah, dodging in him was not the move, huh? Slash him here. I was expecting him to do a flying swallow. I'm gonna dash away from him. Just so it encourages him to go for that attack more. Ooh, we blocked. We're fine, see? Like, blocking is super strong against Genshin. Back up to disengage. Hit confirm. Mash it out. Come on. Oh, what the hell? You escaped me, bro? That's so rude. That's probably like the only time I would recommend like dash jumping away against him. I missed the full punish. Take it here. Did a 3-hit. And I'm just super careful right now. Oh, he caught my recovery, I guess. That's lame. I want to check something real quick, actually. If I can remember. Yeah, so we got chapter 3. I'm just making sure. There's a chest there. Chest for days. What's the next item? It's 2 chests. Yeah, there's not really like an item on the ground early on in the next level. Because if there was like a item like a herbs or a grain on the ground in the next level, you know, use it or lose it, you could definitely like pop a healing item here. If you really needed to, but... Nothing like prescribing a good dose of get good. How did he escape that? I'm getting a different combo. There we go, I was pressing light too soon. block that because it's funny. Cool! Smash! I got that combo again. Ugh. Oh, I did not get my reverse win there. Okay. Last try, best try. Last try, best try. And again, if you ever just, you know, want to move on with the fight, you can definitely drop your essence and stuff. You know, or not your essence, but you can drop some health items here. Like... It's a shame that that last hit does not hit him. Otherwise, this would be such a good weapon for him. See, we're getting him into a pretty good behavior pattern right now. Ooh, I tried to swing too soon. And of course, if you're ever like losing sight of him, just tap your lock-on button. Usually it's like the right bumper. Oh, this is good. I can take advantage of this. He'll do a second one and not even swing for me. Okay, buddy. You do you, boo. Where are you at? There you go. It took me a few tries, but honestly, I think it's worth to put the time investment in taking on the boss over and over again. To learn their patterns, get used to them, especially because, you know, Genshin is a character we will have to fight again. And now we're, you know, we didn't invest any of our health or resources into it, so when we go into the next chapter, when we come up to more items, we're just going to be able to continue the essence farming, which I think is incredibly important. So, it took us a little bit to get there, but lo and behold, we got it done. Anyways, that's chapter 2. I'll see y'all in chapter 3's video.